So, so I was curious about something. I saw two houses on the market in Frisco, Texas, within the last week. Just came on the market, I think maybe Tuesday or Wednesday of this past week, which is the week of February 13th, 2023. So today is now the 20th. But I'm doing this update, I'm doing this video to show you what can happen very quickly in the real estate market. So there's been a lot of rumor about the possibility of a housing market crash, or at the very least, home prices dipping to a point where people can feel like they can swoop in and get houses for cheap, get them under market value, and automatically start building crazy amounts of equity. Um, and really the idea that it is very much a buyer's market. Now, I do want to be careful in saying that that might be the case where you're at. You know, you could be in Illinois, or you could be in Washington State, or other states where maybe there is some exodus happening, going to states like Texas, where I'm at. But right now, we're not really seeing that in North Texas specifically, especially in the Frisco area. And I think this past weekend was a real testament to that. So I wanted to show two examples of it very much not being a buyer's market, and how the shift can happen so quickly. So this is a home. Now, again, keep in mind, this is 350. So for Frisco area, 3-bed, 2-bath, almost 1,400 square feet, 350 is not crazy. That's a pretty good price point. That's going to be something that's very appealing. $254 per square foot. But look at what we are starting to see. Again, this was on the market for 4 days when this update happened in the private remarks. We are now in a multiple offer situation, and we'll be taking offers until 6 p.m. Sunday, which was yesterday, February 19th. Submit your highest and best offer. I haven't seen that in 4 or 5 months, maybe. So some of y'all, if you were in the buyer's market in this past summer, or even the summer of 2021, you might have a little bit of PTSD seeing that. So I apologize if that was a trigger for you. It's not going to get better when I show you this next example. This one, they already have changed the status, which is extremely important, especially if we're relying on up-to-date, accurate information in the MLS. But this was a list price of $375. Bigger square footage. This one is actually updated quite well. You can see the pictures here. I'll blow that up so you can see those. They did some really good updates. There were some things that I saw in the house that were a little bit of concern, but buyers apparently really didn't care. So they did a really good job, really neutral. Paint colors, you can see that they painted the fireplace, which is always smart. When I walked this house, I went to the open house this weekend. It almost looked like it was the original hardwood floors. So they were beautiful. Beautiful updates in the kitchen, tile flooring. I don't think there was carpet throughout the entirety of the home, so that's always a plus. Beautiful dining area here, kind of a kitchenette. So not crazy on the updates, but they did the right updates. They also did those in the bedrooms and bathrooms. But here you go, property description. Again, days on market 4 when this happened. Multiple offers received. Offer deadline Sunday, February 19th at 4 p.m. So again, if you have PTSD about reading remarks like that because you were in the buyer's market in 21 or even 22 when rates were extremely low, lower than we're probably ever going to see for quite some time, again, the idea of a buyer's market, I don't think it was ever really here in the Frisco area or really North Texas as a whole. But this is just testament to the fact that if you thought it was a buyer market, it certainly is not. I think it's still a seller's market. I think we're within 3 to 4 months of inventory of housing. So that means there are less houses available than what people are looking for. So if you have questions about this, want more information about the market here in Frisco or the North Dallas area, reach out to me, and hopefully this was helpful information.